Major League Baseball has just dropped the most shocking disciplinary decision of the entire season. In a ruling that nobody was prepared for, MLB officials have officially announced severe penalties following a violent on-field incident that left the entire baseball world completely speechless. 3 New York Mets stars have been handed significant bans after a shocking altercation that directly involved Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani. This decision has sent tremors through every corner of the baseball world, leaving fans, players, and analysts struggling to process what has just happened. How did this violent incident unfold on the field? Why did 3 Mets players cross a line that no professional athlete should ever cross? What exactly did MLB officials see that led them to hand down such severe punishments? And what does this mean for the New York Mets going forward as they try to salvage what remains of their season? When the altercation first erupted during the game, nobody in the stadium could believe what they were witnessing. What began as a tense moment on the field quickly escalated into something far more serious and far more dangerous than anyone had anticipated. Players from both benches began moving toward the scene almost immediately, and within seconds the situation had spiraled completely out of control. Security personnel rushed onto the field in an attempt to separate the players involved, but by that point the damage had already been done. Eyewitnesses inside the stadium described the scene as one of the most unsettling moments they had ever witnessed at a baseball game. Fans in the stands fell completely silent as they watched the chaos unfold directly in front of them. Several reporters who were present at the game confirmed that the incident was far more intense in person than what cameras were able to capture on television. The atmosphere inside the stadium shifted instantly from excitement to genuine shock and concern. Sources close to the situation confirmed that Shohei Ohtani was directly involved in the altercation and that the 3 Mets players who have now been banned were at the center of the most serious moments of the confrontation. Those who witnessed the incident up close said that what the 3 players did went well beyond anything that could be considered a normal baseball dispute. It was clear from the very beginning that MLB would have no choice but to respond with the strongest possible disciplinary action. MLB officials wasted absolutely no time in launching a full and thorough investigation into the incident. League representatives reviewed every available angle of video footage, spoke to numerous witnesses on both sides, and consulted with team officials from both the Mets and the Dodgers before arriving at their final decision. Sources familiar with the investigation confirmed that the evidence gathered left very little room for debate. The actions of the 3 Mets players were clearly documented, clearly deliberate, and clearly crossed a line that MLB simply cannot and will not tolerate under any circumstances. When the official ruling was finally announced, the severity of the penalties left the entire baseball community stunned. All 3 Mets players have been handed significant suspensions that will keep them out of action for an extended period of time. In addition to the game suspensions, MLB has also imposed substantial financial penalties on each player involved. League officials made it very clear in their official statement that violence of this nature has absolutely no place in professional baseball and that the health and safety of every player on the field is the league's highest priority. A senior MLB official stated that the penalties handed down in this case reflect the extreme seriousness of what occurred. The official emphasized that the league reviewed this situation with the utmost care and attention and that the decision to impose these bans was not made lightly. Every factor was considered thoroughly before the final ruling was delivered. Manager Dave Roberts addressed the media in a press conference that was charged with emotion from the very first moment. Roberts did not mince words when describing how he felt watching one of his most valuable and beloved players become the target of such a violent and unacceptable incident. He said that what happened on that field was deeply disturbing and that no player, regardless of their team or their status, should ever have to experience something like that during the course of a baseball game. Roberts confirmed that Ohtani had been evaluated by the Dodgers medical staff immediately following the incident. He said that the organization's first and only priority in the immediate aftermath was making sure that Ohtani was physically safe and mentally okay. Roberts said that Ohtani, in true form, handled the entire situation with remarkable composure and dignity, which came as no surprise to anyone who knows him personally. When asked about the MLB penalties, Roberts said that the league had made the right call and that the punishments handed down sent exactly the right message to every player and every team in baseball. He said the Dodgers fully support MLB's decision and that the organization is grateful that the league took this matter with the level of seriousness it deserved. Freddie Freeman was visibly shaken when he spoke to reporters following the game. Freeman said that watching what happened to Ohtani was one of the most upsetting things he had experienced during his entire career in professional baseball. He said that Ohtani is not only the best player in the game today but also one of the most respectful and humble human beings in the entire sport. Seeing him targeted in that way was something Freeman said he would not forget for a very long time. Freeman revealed that the entire Dodgers clubhouse rallied around Ohtani in the immediate aftermath of the incident. He said that teammates checked on him constantly throughout the rest of the evening and made sure he knew that every single person in that locker room had his back completely. Freeman said that moments like this bring a team closer together in ways that are impossible to manufacture artificially. The bond that formed in that clubhouse after what happened was real, raw, and deeply powerful. Freeman also addressed the MLB penalties directly, saying that the league did exactly what it needed to do. He said that the punishments were appropriate given the severity of what occurred and that every player in baseball needed to see that this kind of behavior carries serious and lasting consequences. Mookie Betts spoke quietly but with unmistakable intensity when he addressed the media after the game. Betts said that when he saw what was happening on the field, his first instinct was simply to protect his teammate. He said that everything else, the game, the score, the standings, became completely irrelevant the moment things escalated to that level. Nothing matters more than the safety of the people beside you, Betts said firmly. Betts said that he had spoken privately with Ohtani after the game and that the Japanese superstar was doing his best to stay calm and focused. Betts said Ohtani told him he appreciated the support from his teammates more than he could express in words. That conversation meant a great deal to Betts, who said it reminded him once again why playing alongside Ohtani is such a privilege and such an honor. Betts also made it clear that he fully supported the decision by MLB to hand down the bans. He said that the three Mets players made choices that evening that they will have to live with for the rest of their careers. The league made sure there were real consequences for those choices, and that is exactly how it should be. The reaction from across the baseball world was swift, unified, and overwhelming. Players from teams across both leagues took to social media to express their support for Ohtani and their approval of the MLB penalties. Former players and coaches who appeared on television programs throughout the day were nearly unanimous in their opinion that the league had done the right thing by coming down hard on the players involved. Fans outside Dodger Stadium gathered to show their support for Ohtani, holding signs and chanting his name long after the final out of the game had been recorded. Social media platforms were completely overtaken by the story within minutes of the official penalty announcement. The hashtags related to the incident trended at the very top of every major platform for hours, with millions of fans from around the world weighing in on what had happened and what the consequences meant for the sport. As for Shohei Ohtani himself, sources close to the superstar say he is focused entirely on moving forward. Those who know him best say that Ohtani's character is defined by his ability to rise above difficult moments and channel his energy back into the game he loves more than anything else. He will not let this incident define him or distract him from his mission. If anything, those close to him say, it will only make him stronger and more determined than ever before. Manager Dave Roberts closed his press conference with words that perfectly captured the feeling inside the entire Dodgers organization. He said that this team is built on respect, unity, and an unshakable commitment to each other. He said that what happened only brought this group closer together and made them more determined to succeed. The Dodgers are focused, Roberts said. They are together. And they are ready for whatever comes next. The baseball world is watching. MLB has spoken. And the message could not be any clearer. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to our channel for more exciting and up-to-date baseball news every single day.